friends, it's Anna here from the Nashville office, well, at least my hands. And I would like to show you how to make your very own Bonnie hand puppet. So before we get started, let's talk about some of the things that we need to have in our homes to get this project going. First, we need some basic felt. I have Creatology brand, but honestly, any basic felt that you can get your hands on is perfect. For this project in particular, we need to make sure that we have 3 sheets of yellow, 1 sheet of purple, 1 sheet of pink, or 2 if you want to do 2 different colors. I will be doing 2 different colors in this video. A sheet of black and a sheet of white felt. Now, if you can tell, I'm using scraps. So for a lot of these, you can use scraps too, because they're tiny little pieces that you're cutting. All right, second thing we need, and this is an option. You don't have to have this, but if you want her ears to be bendable, you'll want to add these Chenille stems or pipe cleaners to the ears. So you'll need 2 of these if you want to do that option. You will also need a pair of fabric scissors, also hot glue sticks, and a pen so that you can draw out your template. So let's get started. Step 1, we want to cut out all of our template pieces. Use regular scissors for this part. And now all you have to do is cut them into felt. So let's use some movie magic real quick. There we go. Okay, so let's go through our pieces just one more time. We have 2 of the basic hand puppet shapes. Because we're doing bendable ears, we have 4. We have 2 interior ear pieces. We have our pupils. We have our eyes. We have our irises. We have her nose in pink. We have her cheeks in pink. I used a slightly darker pink for her tongue, her tooth, and her little mouth. All right, let's get gluing. The first thing we'll start with are the ears. So let's put these pieces aside. So let's start with this. So the first thing you want to do is you want to give the structure to the ear. So now we have our cute little bendable ears. So now they'll stand perfectly straight. You can bend them to make them look any way you like. Very, very fun. Okay, let's set these aside. Now that we're done with that, I want to focus on the facial features. Look at all these bits. Looks like a Picasso painting. Like we say on the directions, you want to make sure that you assemble before you glue, because like I said earlier, hot glue is kind of a commitment that you don't really want to make just yet. So let's get all of our eye pieces. Whoop. All of our eye pieces set aside. I want to start with the mouth. So her mouth is kind of down here, and she has this cute little tooth. Put her little tongue. And this is when you kind of can see, oh, my tongue is a little big for what I want to do. I'm going to trim it. I'm using my paper scissors, so that's not great, but it's fine. Fine for what we're doing right now, right? I'm just going to kind of shorten it a little bit. Yeah. I'm going to even that one side out, but I think that length is perfect. And you can make her face into whatever shape you like. If you want to do where her smile is a little different, you're not going to hurt our feelings. We want you to create your very own puppet that's inspired by what you like, what you want to bring to the classroom. Maybe you need an angry Bonnie, you know, to show emotions and talk about that kind of thing. I know we have several lessons that cover feelings and distress, so that could be good. You could also have different, you know, little glasses, things like that. So I like that little mouth shape. I think I'm good with it. I like the placement, so we're gonna move on. That's her nose. We do need the nose though. So let's place that nose. That's cute. I feel like her cheeks are kind of in this area. The nose you can use as a guide for the cheeks. And the cheeks are always just kind of diagonal away from the nose. If you look at yourself in the mirror, you'll see what I'm talking about. You have your cheekbones kind of angle into your nose. So there we go. It's starting to look like Bonnie, isn't it? So now, there's a little fuzz on that one. Place her eye, and you'll want to slightly layer it on top of the cheek. Slightly layer it. Okay, and then now for the irises. Now for eyes, you don't want to put them in the center. That makes her eyes look kind of like bug eyes. You want to kind of off-center it just a little bit. Don't put it perfectly in the center because then you get, you know, cross-eyed Bonnie, which is, it's funny, but maybe not what you want. Put it where she's slightly looking up. And that gives her that cute little doe-eyed look that she's known for. There we go. And now for the pupils. Now these aren't pupils like you and I have. These are really just, if you think about cartoons, they usually have like a white spot on their eye, and what that imitates is the sheen of the eye. It gives the eye life. So you always want to have something like that to give it some life. And I place those kind of in the middle center of the top there. Ugh, that's just cute. Feel really good about that. All right, so now I feel like I'm happy with it. So let's glue them in place. Oh geez, Bonnie is so cute. We're so lucky to have such a cute little mascot. So now we got our face done. She's all secure. We're happy with our edges. Look how secure it is. We feel really good about it. Now we're ready to do the finishing touches. We're going to take the back part of the puppet, and first, before we do anything, we're going to position the ears. All right, now to put her together. Et voila, we have an adorable, bendable, posable lovable Bonnie hand puppet. She's ready to be taken into any classroom and entertain your kids with you.